What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the NFL on ABSN. It's me, your boy NYG Double Deuce, coming back on the tracks with you today. And man, we got a lot of matchups to get into, a lot of things going on. You got trade rumors, you got players coming back, getting healthy, others not so healthy. We're going to get into all that. We're going to get into your fantasy lineups. Got to get your fantasy lineup set and ready to go. We're going to get into that. Also, we are going to get into on the money out of pocket and a little bit of trivia. All that coming your way right back here after the intro, man. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, man. Yeah, man, we about to get it in just a few minutes. Let's hit it.
Rising King, the Razor Man.
All right, man. Let's get back into it, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in today. Today, man, mad NFL action going on. But how y'all doing out there, man? Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button on your way into the building as we're going to preview all these NFL matchups that we got going on today. Man, that's a lot of good ones, man. Some not so good ones, but we're going to tap in, man. We're going to tap in. Appreciate y'all. Give me just a second here. Make sure I send this out. All right. First matchup I'm going to talk about here is the Colts versus the Steelers. Got Colts and Steelers. Danny Dimes has been lighting it up. How y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about the matchup between Daniel Jones and the Red Hot Colts going in to Pittsburgh to face the Steelers? Hey, man, who would have thunk this would have been a matchup of two? Actually, Aaron Rodgers ain't playing bad either. 16 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Daniel Jones, of course, 13 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. I think this game is going to come down to these running backs, though, as well. You see Jonathan Taylor, 12 touchdowns already and almost a stack on the ground. That boy been bad, man. He been balling. Steelers with Warren. I think let's check the injury list real quick here for Pittsburgh. But yeah, I guess Warren is getting a start here. Don't know if it was Gainwell or not. I'll have to check on that. But Pittsburgh, the Colts giving up 3.5 on the road. So Colts favorite 3.5 on the road. Matchup predictor 59% chance to win. Steelers gonna have to stop the running game. Steelers gonna have to stop the running game in this matchup, and of course, you do know that Daniel Jones does add to the running game, so definitely got to get us. They definitely gonna have to contain that running game. Jonathan Taylor, like I said already, almost at 1,000. So, hey, if the Steelers can't stop the run, it's gonna be a long day. And if you are the Colts, if you're the Colts, you got to keep your eye on DK Metcalf, because he can get busy too. He can get busy too. Coach, salute, man. Salute. Appreciate you tapping in. I hope all is well. I hope everything is okay. You know, my condolences and well wishes and good vibes to your family. So peace and love there with you. Leaf Diggy, man. What's good with you, man? What's good, man? Salute to you, bro. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Leaf, man, we gonna have to talk about the Packers too. Packers got a big matchup today. We're gonna get into that here in just a little bit later. But with this game here, I would like to favor the Colts, but can Daniel Jones stay on this hot streak? There's been a lot of Daniel Jones detractors. They continue to come out, but man, 13 touchdowns and 3 picks, and over 2,000 yards is that's good. That is good. I'll be giving you guys updates here. I'm trying to. ESPN doesn't really do a good job of updating the injuries here. But I'll be keeping an eye on that. But right now, I'm leaning Colts. I'm actually leaning Colts here. It's just something about the Pittsburgh team with Aaron Rodgers that I don't trust. I don't trust. Do y'all trust Aaron Rodgers? I mean, I know they 4-3. They look all right. Ain't nobody calling them Super Bowl favorites or Super Bowl contenders, are you? So what is it about this Steelers team? I mean, are they good? Are they mid? What are they? I'm still trying to figure that out. But what I do know is that if they don't stop the running game of the Colts, they're going to have a long day. Because, I mean, so I just want to look at the rushing leaders real quick in the NFL. So yeah, there you have the Colts. They're 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th in yards. They are 5th in yards per carry, and they are 1st in rushing touchdowns. So again, you know, in the Steelers, by contrast, they're near the bottom in all those categories, you know. Pittsburgh, I think this in the Colts defense, I mean, they've been playing well. I got them in fantasy. So I mean, they've been doing all right. I think they can hold it down. And you make this Pittsburgh Steelers team one-dimensional. See if Aaron Rodgers, you know, turns, you know, gets reckless out there with the football, and maybe you get a short field and you get up on these guys and you run the football. I think that's the formula for the Colts to win this game. I'm taking the Colts outright to win. Now, it is tough because you do got the Pittsburgh being at home, you know, the whole Pittsburgh being a tough place to play and all that and whatever. They not impressing me though. They 2-2 at home. I think they about to be 2-3. What are y'all thoughts? What are y'all thoughts? Iman Perry in the house. Salute Aboriginals, man. Aboriginals is right. It says Rodgers just padding his stats. Yeah, pretty much. That's kind of how I see it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think he's really out there to go all in to get Pittsburgh you know, another Super Bowl. What Pittsburgh got now, y'all? They got what, 6 Super Bowls? So, or is it 5? I don't know. But I think they got 6. But I don't think Aaron Rodgers is trying to get them number 7, and I don't think they will. Matt, salute, man. Appreciate you tapping in. Yup, 6. That's right, email 6. Yeah. Cole says Aaron Rodgers, he's a bad man. Yeah, he might be bad. Bad at football right now. Let me stop. But Rodgers, I'm not confident. I'm not confident with what he got going on over there in Pittsburgh. I think they just, like Iman said, they just padding stats. He just trying to say, you know, hey, I still got it. He's an egotistical type of person. Let's be honest. The Colts, I think they're the opposite. They're humble. They're chugging along. They got Indiana Jones, they calling him out there now. Jonathan Taylor and had his renaissance resurgence or whatever, you know, and they got a decent group of cats. Pittman, Tyler Warren over there, and you know, a couple other cats over there, man, that he's throwing the football to. So I do like this Colts team to take this game. And 3.5. I think they beat about more than 3.5. I'm just not sold on Pittsburgh this year. All right. Where we gonna go next? Let's go down to Green Bay. This is an interesting game here. The Green Bay Packers 5-1-1. What a record. 5-1-1. 13.5 though. Carolina. We went with them last week. They did not come through. So I'm definitely leaning Green Bay. I will play. I don't know if I want to play the spread. That's dangerous. 13.5. That's a lot of points. But let's talk about the game real quick. So Bryce Young, I do believe, is playing. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe Bryce Young is playing today. But you got Jordan Love, you got Josh Jacobs. They got a hell of a defense over there. I think this is a very, very bad matchup for Carolina. Carolina's been very up and down this year. They look good in certain games, and other games they look absolutely terrible. So, but you gotta wonder, can the Panthers slow down Jordan Love and that Packers passing attack? Then you got Parsons, Mike Young. But then you got Parsons and then the pass rush and Rashawn Gary sitting over there with 7.5 sacks. So you got Walker, Tucker Kraft doing his thing over there, leading the Packers and receiving. The tight end leading and receiving is crazy work. given all the receivers they got over there in Green Bay. But Jordan Love, playing well, 13 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, over 1,700 yards. So Bryce Young has looked better this year, but this is just a bad matchup for a guy that is on the shorter side. And if the Carolina Panthers can't get Rico Dowdle in the running game going, I think it's gonna be tough for Young. To Terrion McMillan, how do y'all think he's looked this year? I think he's been all right. 37 receptions, 2 touchdowns, over 500 yards receiving. Of course, that's the Carolina Panthers' #1 pick in the draft. I think this is a bad matchup. Panthers 1-3 on the road. Green Bay undefeated at the crib. Lambeau Field is a tough place to play. Don't like Bryce Young going up there in Lambeau with that defense. 13.5. That is a lot, though. So you may want to take a risk and play the spread with the Panthers. I got burned with the Panthers before. Staying away from that, taking the Packers money line. What's y'all thoughts on that? Let's say Green Bay. Green Bay. Yeah, Green Bay. That's what we're talking about now. But what are your thoughts? Green Bay or Carolina? Here's the deal. For the Panthers to win this game, right? I think you need Jordan Love to have one of those Jordan Love games where the other team's jersey, you know what I'm saying, turns green and he start throwing it to the other team. I think that's the way the Panthers win this game. If it's a turnover affair and they get short fields and able to capitalize on the short field position because you got Dowdle, you got Bryce Young, maybe you can run some easy touchdowns in, put the Packers in a dire situation, keep them one-dimensional, then maybe you could, maybe you could capitalize off of some turnovers and get a dub. It's going to be tough, though. In Green Bay, I don't know, man. I don't know. Cave, salute, man. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We are going around the NFL right here with the NFL on ABSN. Got a lot of football action coming for you guys later. Of course, you got the Giants, 49ers. We're going to be talking about that. But it's another matchup I want to talk about before we get to that. Well, a couple of them, actually. This is the one. Alas, the return of J.J. McCarthy. Return of J.J. McCarthy. They're going into Detroit. 9.5 is the spread. Lions 5-2, 3-0 at home. Minnesota 3-4, 2-2 on the road. Vikings have struggled. Yeah, this one right here though, I don't know. It is a division game. You do got Jay Jettas over there. I mean, maybe they can get some things going. Maybe they can get some things going in the passing game. Minnesota has struggled to put up points this year, which is unusual for them. They are normally one of the better teams at scoring. Right now, the Vikings, what is their scoring offense? Stats going. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, only 155 points. Of course, last in their division, with Green Bay, Detroit, and Chicago. So it has been a struggle. We've called some Vikings games this year. Carson Wentz, he's on IR. They have not ran the ball well with Mason and the other guy over there. Can't remember his name. But, of course, you see Jefferson's numbers. He's going to get his. But the Lions have a bevy of guys. They don't just rely on Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. They got St. Brown. They got Jameson Williams. You know, they got Sonic and Knuckles, as Shakes call them, Gibbs and Montgomery. You know, they got the tight end over there, you know, so Laporta. So they got a variety of weapons. We'll see if JJ McCarthy can get it done, man. How y'all feeling about JJ? How y'all feeling about JJ? I don't think it's gonna be a good matchup for him. I think Aiden Hutchinson is licking his chops right now to put hands on that boy because he don't belong. JJ should have stayed in school, man. What you thinking, kid? But hey, time to put your big boy pants on. You going up, first game back. You going against the division champs in your division, the Detroit Lions. I don't think you want JJ McCarthy throwing a whole lot of passes in this game. And guess what, y'all? The Vikings, they don't run the ball very well. Bad matchup. But 9.5. 9.5. Yeah, I think the Lions are gonna have their way with Minnesota, to be honest with you. I don't see unless Justin Jefferson and them they get hot. I don't know how they keep up with Detroit. I don't know how they keep up with Detroit, to be honest with you. You know, I'm gonna tell you what. I think the Vikings defense can hang tough, slow the Detroit Lions offense down. But on the flip side, I don't see this Vikings team has been struggling to score. They really have. They have been struggling on offense. Kevin O'Connell, you know, he got his mans. He got his mans. These coaches, they ask for their quarterbacks. They got their quarterbacks. You know, Kevin O'Connell, you know, offensive guru. He got JJ McCarthy. So let's see you do something with the kid. Word up. Let's see you do something with him. You know, all these coaches, man, they beg for these quarterbacks. You know, we want to talk about Brian Dable and Jackson Dart. You know, you got well, they kind of did your boy Kevin Stefanski a little bit dirty, you know, giving him give Dylan Gabriel. But he got Sanders. She got Shedeur Sanders, even though he don't like him. Whatever, never the case. But I want these offensive gurus to show that they offensive gurus. Now, Kevin O'Connell has been one of those dudes that has put up for sure. But now, can you do it with JJ McCarthy? Because y'all spent the first round pick on this kid, so you ain't getting off the hook. I'm not letting you off the hook. Maybe some of these analysts will let these guys off the hook when they do stupid shit, but I'm not gonna let you off the hook. You had Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones last year. Both of them right now are looking pretty good. And I know both of them right now will be looking damn good on this Vikings team. But y'all said, nah, we good. We got JJ. This is a big test right here. This is a big test. I am keeping my eyes on this game for sure. Definitely, man. Who we got? It Ghost Dog. Salute, man. Appreciate you tapping in. I will drop the link to you guys if you guys want to pop on the show. Don't know. Pat might still be asleep, but I'm gonna hold it down for now because we got work to do today, man. We got work to do, man. We got a lot of games to get into. We got some game calls coming up for you this afternoon on the Aboriginal Sports Network. Of course, as I mentioned previously, we're gonna have the Giants game, and of course, we will have Chiefs Bills a little bit later. But I mean, what's your thoughts, man, about this Vikings team? About this Vikings team and about the boy JJ McCarthy. Because they damn should put all their eggs in that basket. They should at least kept Sam Darnold, don't y'all think? Or Daniel Jones, don't y'all think? At least kept one of them. You know what I mean? You should have at least kept one of them. So, but I'm sending you guys some links out now. All right. But yeah, man, I think right, Iman, bro, if they would have kept Daniel Jones with Jay Jettas and Addison in this offense, man, I think they would have been better off. Because right now, yeah, JJ is really not it. I don't think he is either. I think he should have stayed in school. You know, but they was all trying to get out of there. Harbaugh got out of there. Everybody was trying to get out of Michigan. So, but I'm definitely taking the Lions on my sheet. What about y'all? 9.5 though. I don't know. I don't know if I want to fuck with that point spread. I might just stay safe with the money line on this game because you never know what could happen in a division. Man, you know what? I honestly think they're gonna get whooped. I don't think this kid JJ is any good. Like crowd media favorite said. I ain't really want to like just throw it out there like that because we really haven't seen a lot from him, and he is a young guy. So I want to kind of reserve judgment a little bit. But my initial feeling is I don't think he's gonna make it. So we're gonna see though. We're gonna see. This could be a breakout game for him. You know, then I'll come and tell you guys, hey, my bad, bro. I was wrong. All right. Let's go around the league. Let's keep it pushing. Where I want to go next. Let's go back to the one. It ain't really that many. Let's go here. This is an interesting game here. Patriots and Falcons. Yeah, Patriots have been they've been doing their thing this year. The Patriots have been doing their thing this year. I had them on the list as a breakout team. But the Falcons, and everybody was all on the Falcons preseason. They always are. I think the Falcons gonna be good, Joe. Go watch out for the Falcons. They got Penix. They got Bijan Robinson. They 3-4. They 3-4, and they are a erratic team too. I think all them teams over there is erratic. You know, besides Tampa. Tampa's, you know, they're a solid team. But Falcons, Panthers, Saints, whole division, bro. But I think this is another bad matchup. You know, you got a tough Patriots defense who has been, and then Drake May, let's give him credit. He's been playing real well. You know, you got to give the boy credit where credit is due. Let's take a look at his stats. 15 touchdowns, 3 picks, 2,000 yards. But the question for me is, look at Stevenson out again. He's just Yeah. I was about to rant on some fantasy stuff, but because this Ramondre Stevenson, man, is just a big disappointment in fantasy this year. He's out again. All right. But Michael Penix Jr., Bijan Robinson, Drake London, Kyle Pitts in this Falcons offense. I mean, they are pretty much, boom or bust. Boom or bust, and they've busted out a lot of games. To be honest with you, but they've ran the ball well. The Falcons do run the ball well. We know that. We know they're a pretty good running team. Let's see. What is the Falcons yards per attempt this year? Let's see. So Atlanta right now, 4 yards per attempt. They got 863. On the ground right now, 7 TDs. So the Falcons, I feel confident in their running game with Bijan Robinson, but the thing is the passing game and the defense. That is always with the Falcons is the defense. Can the defense hold Drake May and the Patriots in check? I don't know, man. Some of these kids out here balling right now, and Drake May is one of them, man. So quietly over there, somehow the Patriots flying under the radar a little bit, probably because they got Buffalo in their division, and Pat Mahomes and Lamar Jackson in their conference. But keep an eye on this team with a good, solid coach like Mike Vrabel, and I've been disappointed in their running game, but if they can get that running game going with Ramondre Stevenson and with Trayvon Henderson, I think they are going to be a tough out in the playoffs. And I think they're getting there. 6-2, 2-2 at home right now. They ain't got nobody in their division that's a threat other than Buffalo. And the AFC North is in shambles right now. And I mean, you got the surprising Colts. Okay, we got Shakes. Shakes, man. What's up, man? Wakey, man. How you doing?
What it do, bro?
What's good with you, Birdie? And talking about the Falcons and the Patriots right now, we're getting into this matchup. Falcons, Patriots. Yeah, what's your thoughts, man? You got any thoughts on this matchup right now? I've been disappointed with the Falcons team. I kind of knew they was going to be that way, though, because they always are. But I expected a lot more from them, especially on the offensive end, man. What about you, bro?
I told y'all in the beginning of the season, like these Patriots, I'm leaning to be like a little clouded fan of theirs, but that was because of Trayvon Henderson and all that. So going into this game, I think Trayvon gets his shot because Ramondre Stevenson is out this game.
Mm-hmm.
So fantasy owners, especially me. That's
me too.
Hopefully we finally get a game from this boy. Yeah, man. He had one game that I had benched him, and it was like my first game benching. He went on, but just looking at this game, I think the Patriots gonna smack him. The only thing is that the Falcons they got really all their weapons back, kinda. They got Pitts coming back. He's gonna play. He fully practiced the last practice. Also Drake London. So they're getting their weapons back. So it's gonna be interesting, but I still think that the Patriots might because of that defense, bro. That's the reason why I like them going into the season. I felt like this defense was going to be top notch with Vrabel, and they are.
Mhm. Yeah, looking at the Patriots last 5 games, they have been holding teams in check and putting up points. Take it back to Carolina, beat them 42-13. Buffalo, they got a 23-20, so they held the Bills to 20 points. Held the Saints to 19 points, beat them 25-19 on the road. Went to Tennessee, beat the hell out of them 31-13. Went to Cleveland. Oh no, they played Cleveland at home, beat them 32-13. And then you look at the Falcons, and they've been very, very disappointing. Put up 10 points to the Dolphins, lost 34-10, lost 20-10 to San Francisco, beat Buffalo, scored 24 points in that game, beat the Commanders, they scored 34 against them, and then they scored nothing against the Panthers, lost to the Panthers 30-0. I think trend-wise, this is setting up for the Patriots not only to win, but to cover that 5.5 point spread. What you think?
Oh yeah, I took the Patriots. But hey, real quick, right? I'm gonna ask you this though,
Mm-hmm.
because in this season, I'm not a huge Penix guy. I'm not. Going to the draft, I said he's gonna be a second rounder. They killed me about that. Folks, shout out to all the listeners and all that. But yeah, I said he was a second rounder because of the injury and all that whatnot. Ended up getting drafted. What's up, Coach Ed? Ended up getting drafted by the Falcons in the first round last year, which I didn't see, but a lot of y'all did and whatever. Anyway, I'm not a Penix guy, so going into this season, I was like, all right, let me see what's going on with him. He hasn't really showed me anything that I'm like, oh dang, you know what I'm saying? Like I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like and he's not. Don't get it twisted neither. He's not struggling neither. I'm not saying that he's bullshit, but I'm just saying that he hasn't shown me something that was like, okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, he proved me wrong. You know what I'm saying? So when I thought that Cousins was going to come in early in the season, I'm like, yo, Kirk Cousins might blow this team out, pause. But then Penix ended up playing, and he had an alright game. Now, last week, Cousins finally gets the game, he goes in the game or whatever. And now my opinion was, Penix might be better than Cousins right now. You know what I'm saying? Penix might be better than Cousins right now. Cousins
Yeah,
ain't it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Kirk Cousins is.
doo-doo.
I mean, bro. I mean, what can you? I mean,
Try.
I mean that's it, bro. And
Straight
and
up,
and
bro.
it's gonna be tough. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like what is it about? What is it about this damn Falcons team that they have so many problems on defense?
Yeah, that's all.
You see what I'm saying? It's always been like this with this team, man. So
Yeah, that's
I
all.
I think they get beat down here, man. I'm actually thinking about taking a spread on this game. Shit, give me the 5-9.
It
New
always
England
seems like the Falcons always want to be like a speedy finesse defense. They don't never ever really
finesse
want to
team.
be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they don't ever ever
That's
really
why they
want to
get
be a physical
clocked.
team. Like I don't like that. I don't like that. Like
Mhm.
football is all about physicality. You have to be physical. You have to impose your will. That's to me. That's giant football. So if you want that finesse shit, that's weak to me. Like I don't like that. But go ahead.
Mm. All right, so let's kick it over to the Giants since we got the Giants fans showing up in the chat. I guess they just waking up now. Y'all get y'all's asses up. All right, man. Wakey, wakey, sleeping Giants. Shit,
Yeah,
Patty even still
motherfuckers.
asleep. Shit, god damn it.
Shoot, I was too, man. Just getting out the
Oh,
bed,
y'all
man.
sleeping,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? Wiping the
Uh,
cold out the eyes, yo. You feel me?
yeah, man. So Giants Niners. Ooh, 2.5. That's that. See that right there should tell you something is fishy. 49ers 5-3, but they given 2.5. Giants at home. Giants actually 2-1 at the crib, surprisingly. Here's the thing. The Giants, one problem in this game that I really see is going to be an issue is I don't know if they can stop Christian McCaffrey, bro. I honestly really wonder, and this is being objective. This not being a fan or a hater. This is me being very objective about this game. I'm not worried about the Niners, the receivers, or the Giants secondary getting cooked. I'm not worried about that. Not worried about Mac Jones. I'm not worried about the 49ers defense. Christian McCaffrey can be a fucking problem, especially for a team that shows no will at all to want to stop the run. You know what I'm saying? So if somehow they bottle him up, I think they get a dub here. If not, you could see one of these games where, McCaffrey just go off for 200 some yards. The Giants get desperate, get behind, start turning the ball over, making mistakes, yada, yada, yada. I don't necessarily see that game playing out this way. I kind of think they set the Giants up to win a game like this, giving them Philly, and then let them come home to a beat-up 49ers team. But then again, it's New York Giants we talking about. Is Brian Dable still over there? Yeah. And last time I checked, like I said, they can't stop the running game. So you got two problems in this game. The running game and, playing composed and mistake-free. Because the 49ers, they'll take advantage of short fields very easily. Kyle Shanahan, I definitely think it's going to be a tight game because he's going to outcoach the shit out of Brian Dable. But I think the Giants do have the talent to match the 49ers suddenly because 49ers don't have anybody anymore. So, but Shakes, what's your thoughts on this game, man? Like I said, 2.5. I see y'all in the chat. Miss, salute. Heavyweight champ, salute. Appreciate y'all tapping in. But what you got, man? What you got, Shakes?
No, I don't disagree with anything you said. I think this is a Jackson Dart game, though. If it's for the Giants to win, it has to be on his shoulders. And I do agree that stopping that run, especially Christian McCaffrey, is going to be a difficult task. And if you don't stop him, I don't really see you winning this game. My question though, because I'm at the point where I'm like, man, I'm in the brink where I'm like, this season is over, right? I'm almost tilting to that edge, and I'm like, if that's the case, Dable has to be fired. But do Shane go with him? Because when I'm looking at this roster, I'm like, I don't know, he didn't do too bad. I
I
don't
think the
think he
roster's
has
got
to
talent, bro.
necessarily go, but Dable do. Dable do.
I
But
think
do you think that Shane survives if Dable is out of here?
yes and yes. I don't think he should be fired, and I do think he survives. First of all, he got you a franchise winning quarterback. Or not. Let me pump the brakes. He has you a potential franchise quarterback. Okay. Second of all, look at the talent on defense. Just look at the talent on defense. You got Brian Burns, you got Dexter Lawrence, you got he just got you Abdul Carter. You know what I'm saying? I like some of these secondary pieces, you know, like Fly as a bad. I don't really want these guys starting though, but they got depth. They got Fly. You got Fly. You got Muasal. You got some of these lower round picks that's doing okay. You got Cam Scatbo and Tyrone Tracy, a good 1-2 punch on offense. As far as running backs are concerned. Because I wanted the power back and they went out and got him. You know what I'm saying? I'm sad he got hurt, but you know, he'll be back. And then you got Malik Neighbors. Now they could have did better with drafting receivers. You know, Jalen Hyatt. Did I hear he's asking for a trade? Like, get the fuck out of here. This is what I'm talking about. But Jalen Hyatt, Wan'Dale Robinson, not feeling either one of these guys, even though Wan'Dale has started to come along this season. But I still think you can do better. So the focus, though, and the strengths of this team right now, as you're looking at the Giants, is what are you excited about? You excited about your defense and your pass rushers, and you excited about your quarterback, your receiver who's hurt, who's coming back, and your running back who's hurt, who's coming back. Those are all Joe Shane's picks. Be honest. Dave Gettleman's picks are gone now, outside of Dexter Lawrence and Andrew Thomas. They all out of there. Slayton, but y'all want him gone anyway, so and I don't think he Darius Slayton is like he's just one of those guys that's going to stick around. I think he's going to be here for a while. Just saying, but they will add to the receiving core. And you don't really want to keep turning GMs and coaches over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? But you're right. Brian Daboll definitely has to go. I do not think Joe Shane should go with him. But what's good with you, Pat, man? What's good, man? Wakey, man. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Shit, I had just got back from washing clothes. I didn't even know you was going live today, bro.
Yeah, it's Sunday. We go live every Sunday. We haven't missed a Sunday yet. We go live
Sunday. We out here.
Yeah.
We starting to become the Sunday crew.
Exactly, bro.
Early as hell. I was like, well, he might not be doing the show today. He might be chilling today.
It was scheduled for 11. I was waiting on you. That's why I started late. Just had it scheduled for 11. I was ready.
That's on me then, but I still didn't see it.
But give me your thoughts on this Giants game, man. Can the Giants win? Do you think they win? And if so, how?
Can the Giants win? Yes. Do I think they win? No. But they can win by one thing: establishing the run game. Red Warner's not in there. They have a couple of defensive linemen that are not in there, a couple of defensive tackles that are not in there. So you establish the run game and make it easy for Jackson Dart out there. And don't make him be a superhero all day. You might have a little chance on the offensive side of the ball. Defensive side of the ball, you got to stop Christian McCaffrey first and foremost. That's the first thing that you got to do, because that's how this 49ers team will put up points against you if they can get Christian McCaffrey rolling.
Exactamundo.
Yep. And that's about, you got Kendrick Bourne out there. You got DeMarcus Robinson. They have a bevy of injuries, but this team is well coached, like extremely well coached. And that's how they've been winning games, because they are well coached and they're well prepared, and they have a culture that's built in that building. Don't matter who we have out there on that field, we are going to go out there like we're going to win the game. And that's pretty dope, man. This 49ers team is pretty dope. Not saying they're a very good team. They're just a very disciplined and well-coached team. And if you're not disciplined, they're going to beat you. And what are the Giants are? Not disciplined.
Never.
So, you might actually see a beatdown today.
I actually don't think it's gonna be a beatdown. But I do think the problem is what we just talked about, and that's Christian McCaffrey. And hey, I'm putting Christian McCaffrey in right now, so to speak, because I know he's gonna have a good game. The kid is leading the 49ers in rushing and receiving. Like, yeah, there it is. 490 rushing yards, 559 receiving yards.
That's a
6
fact.
total touchdowns. He is their offense. So
He
pretty
is
much.
the offense.
So if you let him go in, he gonna do you in. And I think that's the only way the Giants get beat. If they shut McCaffrey down, I'm not comfortable with Mac Jones throwing all over the Giants defense with that pass rush. And now nobody's afraid of the 49ers defense with all the injuries they got. So we're gonna bring Leaf in here. What's good, Leaf? Appreciate you tapping in. But nobody's afraid of the defense or the offense. I'm just afraid of Christian McCaffrey. And I think yeah, it's a good chance he get busy in this game. And if they let him just go off, I definitely think they lose this game. I'd throw $1 on the Giants if I had to bet it on the point spread. But
throw $1,
yeah, because again, that's all I'm throwing on this team right now. Because they are 2-6 and they are, for the most part, ass.
Bro. If
All
we get
right,
like
go ahead.
number one,
I'm
pick,
gonna
we're not
bring you
going after
in, Max.
quarterback,
Just
right?
give me a second, bro. I'll see you in the chat. Go ahead.
No, I'm
Go ahead,
saying
Jake.
like if we get the number one pick, yo, we ain't going at the quarterback. What you think we would go at?
With the number one pick,
Mm-hmm.
it's scary because what you need, I wouldn't draft, and that's a corner. Shit, I don't like drafting corners.
Mm-hmm.
You're not
Well,
taking
what
a
about
receiver. You're not taking a
tackle,
well, you
though?
could take a receiver, but I'm not taking no quarterback. You're not taking no running back. You're not taking an
What
edge
about a
rusher.
tackle? What about a tackle though?
With the very first pick,
Let's see how Bo looks. I'll
Yeah.
just say that. Let's see how Bo
Yeah,
looks. If he's just absolutely terrible, because he's starting today, right? If he's
Mm-hmm.
absolutely terrible and he just don't look like a tackle, then yeah. But if he looks like he could be a serviceable tackle and you have Illuminor still here, you don't need a tackle. So it's like, where you go? You see what I'm saying? Only place that would make sense is corner, but they always lose when they go that route.
if they get the number one pick, they should be looking to trade back. Just gonna be honest
The
with you.
number
'cause
one
there's
pick,
plenty-
how are they going to get? They not getting a number one pick. Shit, the Jets.
I'm just saying, if they did, I'd be looking to trade back because there's teams that's looking for a quarterback. You already have your quarterback, so they're willing to come up and get that pick and give you extra picks. And I'm taking an offensive lineman.
I
Real
would
talk.
agree with that. I would definitely agree with that.
Yeah,
I like that idea too.
offensive lineman would be the safe pick, I think. Hey, would you consider defensive tackle?
No, I think you have talent at the defensive tackle position. The more I look at film on this team, the run game, the
That run game got to get better, bro.
the run defense.
Mm.
I think it's these linebackers, bro, and the angles that they're taking, and they're not filling their gaps the way they're supposed to. And I just think it's the system, man. It's the system. Wink system is not great against the run, but it's great in getting pressure. And at least when you're getting pressure in Wink system, he's blitzing, and that does stop a lot of things happening. It gets a lot of teams in third downs, which they're not able to run on you the way they can with this system. And I think this system, the linebackers are not doing what they're supposed to do, is filling the gaps. I see it a whole lot because Kayvon Thibodeau was the number one edge rusher against the run this year. And Brian Burns is not too shabby himself. And Abdul Carter, the only time he gets undisciplined is on those third downs. And when he's just trying to get after the quarterback and we're facing a scrambling type quarterback, he allows them to step up, create out the pocket. But he'll learn that more as he gets more reps. He's a rookie, so you're going to expect that the very first year he's trying to make a name for himself. So it's these linebackers, man. And it's not all on the linebackers, but I see a lot when these linebackers don't fill the gaps the way they're supposed to. and missed
I know,
tackles. It's killing us.
I know I got a whole lot of questions today, but you know what I'm saying?
You got it. Go
Next,
ahead. What you got?
next coach for us, yo, I feel like it should be a defensive coordinator, defensive minded guy,
Mhm.
right?
That's a
I think.
fact.
All right. So my name, I want to throw out. I just want to throw this name out, and y'all can kill me for it. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. But you know what I mean? My man, Spag. You know what I mean? What about him? Y'all don't think he should get a shot again?
Who?
Steve Spagnuolo.
Spags, yes sir.
Oh yeah, that's sick as
I think
hell.
he's a great quarterback, man. I
Yeah.
mean, not quarterback, but defensive coordinator. He's a great coordinator, a Hall of Fame coordinator.
It's
But
sell.
being a go ahead, man.
Nah, you got it. I'll go after you. Cause yeah, I was gonna say it's sell because remember he had a shot to be the Giants coach and they passed him over. Y'all gotta remember that. But go ahead.
Yeah, I just think he's a way better coordinator than he is a head coach. People have to understand that head coach and coordinator is totally different. You have a lot more on your plate when you're a head coach because you have to oversee the whole team. You have to oversee egos. You have to oversee players that are getting down on themselves. You have to oversee a lot of stuff, bro. You have to the time clock management. You can't just be thinking about a certain side of the ball when you're a head coach. You're a head coach for a reason. You see what I'm saying?
No, I
And
totally agree. I'm sorry, go ahead.
yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I totally agree with you. It's just that Belichick got his shot first. What was it? Jets or Cincinnati, whatever.
It was
Cleveland,
Cleveland.
Cleveland, Cleveland. Yep,
Mhm.
Cleveland. And yeah, I mean, he was okay, but he was not real. You know what I'm saying? So they fired him. And then, you know what I mean, he went over somewhere else, and then he got his shot again with New England, and then history was made. Sometimes I just think that when they rushed into that position and they wasn't really ready, and then they come back and they reevaluate themselves, and then they get a second chance, and maybe this will be better for them. He learned a lot from Andy Reid this go around this time. So now I think he's a better guy than he was when he went to LA. You know what I'm saying, to be the head coach. So to me, I'm just saying, I think he deserves another shot at a head coach. I do agree with you. He is a great, amazing coordinator, but I don't think that he's done as far as going for head coach. And I would give him a chance with the New York Football
Let
Giants.
me let me ask you this, Shakes. Not to cut you off, but let me ask you
No, you
this.
didn't. Go ahead.
What do you think Spagnuolo could bring to change the culture that is here? Because I truly believe we need a culture change in this building. Like the energy has to disperse. It doesn't matter who they're bringing in here, that energy stays. That losing, negative, trash ass energy is always in the building.
Mhm.
What do the New York Giants need to do to cleanse that energy? Because that's what it is.
And I think
Life
it's
is
simple.
ran off energy, bro. As long as that energy is in that building, I don't care who you bring in there. I don't care
Hmm.
what players you bring in there. They're gonna get trapped by that losing culture energy. Does
No,
it need to change from the fan base? NYG is always talking about the fan base. I can't stand them either. I don't blame them. Does it need to change from the fan base?
yeah,
Do
that
they need to do more PR in the media? Like that's what this organization needs to focus on. The energy in the building. We got some talented motherfuckers in this building, bro. I'm looking at them. But that energy just takes away everything that you try to do. And that goes to even building this network. We have to have the energy right. Because if the energy ain't right, guess what? It's trash. No matter who we bring in here, we can bring in Brian Baldwin, whoever. As long as the energy is trash, we gonna be trash. Let's keep it a buck.
Yeah,
no, yeah,
let's
absolutely.
get Leaf in here. Leaf been waiting to talk. Then we're gonna get Mets in here. We got about 30 minutes. I'm gonna let you guys kind of go around, do a little round table, and get the people ready for football, man. Y'all got it. Let me get I'm gonna give it.
Hey guys,
Yeah. Hold on, Mets. Let Leaf get in there first, real quick. Go ahead, Leaf.
Just want to say salute to the blue fellas, man. Shout out to y'all, man. I feel some type of way. That one half of what was about to be the best quarterback running back duo in the league had a severe injury last week, man. Because I feel like Scatbo and Jackson Dart, they was doing something, bro. Like, I mean, at least in my eyes. I mean, but even still, they still made their mistakes on the field, that left and right, man. I mean, Jackson Dart is still a rookie at the end of the day, but I still feel like everything that Pat was talking about. Now you don't have that feeling anymore. Now you got to go to the coaches, and everybody's a lot of people's been blaming Dable for what happened to Scapo last week. I can't say that they not wrong for that, man, because Scapo he was doing things. Him and Dart was doing things, but I think the defense was starting to get momentum. But if I had to say about this game in particular, I think the 49ers, they kind of weathered the storm even with all of their injuries. As much as I hate to say it, bro, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm probably stay away from this game. The 49ers, it look like they can take this one.
You better stay away from this game. I'm saying if you put money on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from this.
That's why I said if I had to bet $1, I would bet on the point spread with the Giants.
If I had a quarter on me, I just throw one quarter on it, man. But I mean, I'm loose change with it, bro. Like, I'm gonna stay away from this one. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Word. Let's the Mets get it in, man. Mets, man. Appreciate you tapping in, man. Good job with the baseball, man.
Yeah, 2 of those games really tuckered me out.
All right, what's got you tuckered in today?
Well, I'll be blunt. The big question for me is on the Giants' offensive end of the ball. Can they run it without Scat? You know what Dable's going to do to Tracy and Singletary. Why not just call Turbo Miller up when you have power back and Singletary is not that?
Yeah, they don't have a power back on the roster, though. Scatbo was the power back.
Then call up Turbo from the practice squad.
He's not a power back. He's more of a speed
he
guy.
does bring a speed element that really helps.
Speed guy, but he's not going to do anything for you on third and short, is what I'm saying. That's the Giants' problem. We know that. And that was the problem last year. And Scatbo remedied that problem, for a few weeks. And now we'll see if they go right back to the same old third and wolf.
The other issue is, what do you do after this year? I mean, there was a plane flying over MetLife saying, Mr. Mara, enough is enough. Clean house. And I think he should order 66 the coaching staff. Just basically fire them.
But the question is, and this is the question to Giants fans, and I'm gonna ask all you guys that y'all could give me, a quick yay or nay. Chat, you give me a quick yay or nay. Is it fair? Me and Shakes talked about it a little bit ago. Is it fair for Joe Shane to take that heat with Brian Dable and for them both to be fired after this year, or would you keep Joe Shane and move on from Brian Dable?
You want me to jump it off?
Go ahead.
I'll be blunt. Move on from Dable.
Okay. What you got, Pat?
I'm actually in favor of keeping Joe Shane. You got to think, man. Joe Shane has brought you Marcus Bowe. He's brought you Dart. He brought you Cam Scatterbo. Brought you Tyrone Tracy. He's brought you Brian Burns. He's brought you Abdul Carter. He's brought you Thibodeau. He's brought you so many pieces to where these dudes are winning awards. They're looking at like top rookies in the league, but we are still losing. How do you have a defensive of the year player candidate, an offensive rookie of the year candidate, a Malik Neighbors that won offensive rookie of the year last year, I do believe. Like all these people, Wan'Dale Robinson. Wan'Dale Robinson is actually leading the league in yards out the slot this year by a wide margin, which is crazy to me. Shout out to him. I was wrong.
Thank you, Pat. Thank you. I like that.
And you got Drew Phillips, who in this defense, he's going to get attacked a lot, so he's going to give up some plays. He's being attacked constantly. Cordell Flott looks like he's turning the corner and being a better corner, at least a good depth piece.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like all these people that he's bringing in here, and none of them are being developed, bro. He brought you light skinned Jermaine. You see what I'm saying? Like he's even brought good linemen in here. Now, have his lineman draft picks hit? No. Evan Neal, no. Zudu, no. McKeithen, no. That's if you feel that that's a fireable offense, then I can't say anything to you because his offensive line picks have been trash. I will say that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, coach said he would like to join us.
Yeah. Coach has the link.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on it? Mets, let Mets go get in there real quick.
In terms of cleaning house, should we get rid of Shane? No. He's actually competent when compared to David Gettleman. He's a saint who actually has a brain when it comes to picking draft picks, except with the O-line. But get rid of Dable and this incompetent coaching staff? Yes. Dable has shown he is not willing to develop the players. He is tactically tunnel visioned, very narrow circle of trust. In many ways, he's similar to Tom Thibodeau for years with the New York Knicks. Doesn't like to adapt. He doesn't like to adjust. He is narrow-minded, tactically tunnel vision, egocentric, stubborn. When you look at other coaches like Andy Reid, Dan Campbell, Kyle Shanahan, Mike Vrabel, they are constantly flexible, pragmatic, and almost always win their games.
All right, we're gonna bring in the coach. Coach, what's good, man? Hey, what's going on, big brother? How you doing, man?
Peace
Coach.
and everybody.
What's going on, Coach?
What's up, man? Appreciate everyone. I appreciate all the condolences. Before I dive into this, make sure you guys always tell your loved ones, family, friends, whoever, how you feel about them, how you love them. Don't take them for granted. Even those who you haven't spoken to in a few years, you know, or you spoken to them in a few months. Next thing you know, you're gonna be crying over them, standing over their casket, man, and that's a hurt feeling. So make sure you at least let your loved ones. I love all of y'all. I appreciate all of y'all, and I'm thankful for all of y'all. So, but again, thank you to everyone else. So, Pat, stay out of my damn head, my brain, man. You think too much like me, man. Damn it.
Think too much like me.
Yeah, you
gotta watch that Pat breakdown. Gotta tune into that.
He the young version.
That's how you get that.
Yeah, definitely. So, but
Shout out.
you guys put a lot on the table, but I'm just gonna stay on the current topic. Personally, I can't trust any of them. That includes Joe Shane. I mean, Pat, you know, you're talking about the talent, but the biggest negative, and you can say what you want, but you were with him in Buffalo. That takes away from everything. Is you brought someone who was not ready, is not ready to be a head coach. You also said the same thing I said earlier in talking to some other people, Pat, that some coaches are better off as coordinators than a head coach, because it is two total different positions. And everyone seems to think, oh, if you can coach, you can be a head coach. No, you can't. No, you cannot. Some are better as a CEO, and maybe he's better as a CEO. I don't know. Some talk about it. Hey, look, let him be a CEO. CEO, offensive coordinator. Let him go somewhere else. You know, he hasn't shown it the offensive ingenuity, creativity. He's had, you know, like you said, Pat, like you said, NYG, he's had some pieces. Where's that creativity? Plus, you're the head man. He doesn't show he can handle the pressure. He's not media savvy for New York City. And all of this that I'm talking about when I talk about Dable, it's also a part of Joe Shane. They are linked together. You brought this man here. So with that being said, deuces to them both. Y'all got the floor.
Hey, Coach, I want to say one thing, NYG. I know you got to move on, but that CEO thing, that's what you have to be when you're a head coach. You have to see the things that people are not seeing. You see what I'm saying? This man, I'm so glad that I met you brothers, man, because you guys have taught me so much about energy and people, managing people. That's what you have to do as a head coach. You have to manage people. You have to see if Malik Neighbors is going off the hinge. You have to see if Wandale Robinson doesn't have it. You know what I'm saying? People are human. These are human beings. Some people might not have it today. Somebody may have been sick in their family or something, and they're not thinking straight. You got to see that. You can't just throw them out there. I bet you this dude don't talk to nobody, none of his players except for that Jackson Dart kid. Whoever aligns with you. What coach goes around looking in the blue tent because his quarterback got a little dinged up? That's not showing a leader of men. That's showing that, hey, you need me more than I need you. Mm-hmm. That's desperation. You can't. That shows weakness. That shows that when that kid goes down, you don't know what the hell to do.
Bingo.
That's what it showed me.
Jackpot.
And if I'm on the other side, I'm gonna attack you. This is chess. Oh,
chess, not chuckles.
Yeah. Oh, so you are tied to your quarterback, literally. Okay. Knock his ass out. Let's see what he do when we put the pressure on that boy. Mm-hmm. But go ahead.
So
you gotta show.
So that being said, let's get to our pick six. We got about 15 minutes. I have just logged into FanDuel and my balance is 0 because I've been getting my ass kicked with these picks. Man, we're gonna try again. We're gonna try again.
Thank goodness I don't do FanDuel.
You're gonna try again with zero in your account. That's what you're gonna do.
Well, obviously, I'm gonna have to put something in there. You know, at least $1 or $2.
Yeah,
you know what
right.
I'm saying? So,
That.
let's get to the pick six, man. The ABSN presents Pick Six, this week's top picks in the NFL. All right, man. So I'm staying away from this game. I already told y'all, don't play this game. The point spread is iffy, the game is iffy, and the teams are iffy. I don't trust neither one of them. We talked about it. But this game right here, yeah. Give me the Colts, baby, and the points. Yeah, I think they're gonna give Pittsburgh a rude awakening. So we got the Colts in this one. If nothing else, you could take them on the money line. Still get decent value there because they are slight favorites. But I do like the Colts in this game, man. What's y'all's thoughts?
I think Pittsburgh gonna punch him in the mouth. Yeah. Danielle comes out today.
Pittsburgh is known to do that. So.
Okay.
I think this is gonna be a close game. Based on the fact that we played these bogus bozos on a Sunday night, and the referees basically took over the first half, and I might have to go with Pittsburgh in a steal win right here. I think they're gonna go. I think it's gonna be an upset. I think it's gonna be close, and they probably win by a late field goal or something. I'll go with that.
Okay. So we got Mets. You
right?
You coming over here with me, or you gonna stay on that side? What you gonna do? Who you got?
I'm gonna ask NYG when it comes with what Pat, Shakes, and Leaf said. Why does it always have to be snakes that we gotta deal with?
What? That's how the NFL works, man. You've been watching this game a long time.
No one get the context of that joke.
Let's stick to the code, bro. Come on.
Picking the Colts.
The Colts, right? Right.
Yeah, because
Coach,
Daniel Jones,
Coach.
Indiana Jones. Why is it
Indy-
always snakes?
Mhm.
Indiana
I know what you're talking about,
Jones.
man.
I got it, Matt. I was with you.
What you got, Coach? Who you got?
Especially
Pittsburgh. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
you muted.
Oh, you muted, Coach.
Yeah, you muted.
I only got bit by a snake over the summer.
Sorry about that.
You good?
Dad, I love you. You know I'm always love you. I always rock with you. But it's just something about those Colts. That offensive line in Pittsburgh hasn't shown me a lot this year. They really haven't, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Now, Tomlin can get them going, okay, but it's something different about this Colt team. So I would, if I'm a betting man, I'm taking the Colts.
All right. So Colts. Steelers. Leaf, you got the tiebreaker. Who you got?
I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I
Yeah.
might have to go with the Steelers in a steal because
Steelers
they
and a
yeah
steal. So
yeah,
we are
'cause,
deadlocked. We are deadlocked. Chat, y'all got the tiebreaker. Colts or Steelers? We running out of time. Let's go. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock.
You're done.
All right, man.
According to us, it should be
I'm
a
taking
good
the
game.
Colts. God damn it. I'm picking the Colts. I'm gonna take the Colts with the money line.
Yeah, better start respecting Indiana Jones.
Man.
Him and Jonathan Taylor are getting busy over there.
South
Jonathan
Jersey.
Taylor. People
Yeah,
don't
my
even know.
son.
People
My
don't even
son
know
for
Daniel
MVP.
Jones got 17 touchdowns already.
You're absolutely right. Jonathan Taylor, I think, is on his way to Offensive Player of the Year.
That's a
If
fact.
not, with, like hand over fist, bro. But I think the NFL is it's one of those leagues, man. When you get right down to the middle and the nitty gritty, you start to see why certain teams can't close. And not to say that that's Indianapolis, but on this day, I'm gonna take the Steelers in the steal.
All right. Game number 2. Patriots. Hey, they was one of my sleeper teams of the year, and they are coming out of the dark, and they have woke up and started getting busy and kicking butt. Me and Shakes previewed this one earlier. We looked at the trend for the Falcons. I'll go over it with you guys real quick. It's real easy. Look at the last 4 games. Look at the Patriots. Look how many points they put up. 32, 31, 25, 23, 42. And the Falcons lost to the Dolphins, put up 10. Lost to the 49ers, put up 10. Beat Buffalo somehow with 24 points. Got one over on Washington, but then they lost to Carolina 30-0. On the road, I think to look at their road losses. 20-10 in San Francisco and 30-0 in Carolina. Going on the road to New England. They're 1-2 on the road. Patriots are hot. Stevenson's out. Like Shake said, I think they let this kid, Trayvon Henderson, loose finally. Patriots get the dub here. I think they cover the 5.5. That's where I'm going. What's y'all thoughts?
I'll take New England under one condition. Give the ball to Diggs more often.
Facts, man. Diggs is out, man. That dude cook. I told people about that dude.
I
Bro.
mean, he's only been able to cook in one game, and that was against Buffalo.
Any other
yo,
thoughts
Matt,
on this one?
Hey, Matt, you cooking today though? I ain't gonna lie.
Real talk.
All right, man.
Mess, I gotta give Mess his flowers. That was a damn good take. Yeah, they gotta give Buddy the ball, bro. For real. The Falcons, I have no belief in whatsoever. I've lost any type of belief that they can do anything at all as a football team, as an organization, as a front office. I got New England hand over fist, and I'm taking the spread. And I'm mad about it, man, because I don't like nothing New England. I don't like nothing New England stand for. So I'm mad about it. So I want to move.
Yeah, I don't like it either. But we're gonna move on, man. I'm gonna kick it over to Washington. Commanders, Seahawks. I am taking the Commanders. I'm taking the Commanders in this one tonight. Look, man, Sam Darnold, I get it. Seahawks trying to trade their players away. Jaden Daniels is coming back. He will be playing in this game. Commanders at home. They got to get right, man. 3-5. Ooh, y'all down there with the Giants. But I think they stay out the cellar. I think they get right here. It is a dicey game. You know, I always like to take those one chance games. This is it right here. Food for thought. Finishing up my Art Monk documentary. It all gonna play into this.
Yes, sir.
Commanders. Trust me. What y'all got?
I'm gonna say this, man. Listen, somebody told me earlier this year, and I think it stands true. Washington is a very, very mediocre football team. Well, outside of Jaden Daniels, they are very, very mediocre.
They are.
And I think it's going to show tonight. Seattle, to me, I think is one of those teams that's going to keep it close in their division up until the Rams or the 49ers finally implode. And I got Seattle tonight, man. Jaden Daniels, bless his heart, man. But I don't know, man. Like I'm not.
Why you say it like that, bro?
I actually like him. I say it like that because I see this going. I see that this Jaden Daniels experiment going wide left for Washington, and we know as an organization they are known to fumble at the 1 yard line. No pun intended. So, I got Seattle.
You got Seattle. All right, Mets, who you got? We gotta go rapid fire now. We got 5 minutes to kick off.
I'll say if Jane is healthy, Washington. If he gets limited, I'm taking Seattle. That's my main X factor. But I'm leaning more towards Seattle.
I said RG Daniels. Who you got, Coach?
Seattle.
Seattle Shakes.
Yeah, I predicted this sophomore slump for Daniels, even though I predicted he was going to be a rookie phenomenon. I'm going Seattle, man. K9.
Seattle. Pat.
I think Seattle gonna put them things on tonight.
I'll get something alone off over here. All right. I love it. I fucking love it.
NYG, you on your own with that.
Let's do it. I fucking love it, yo. I love this shit right here. All right, this one is tough. No, I'm staying away from that one. Which one it was?
Oh no, this is easy. Denver.
No. Oh fuck no, man. I don't trust the Broncos.
I do.
Let's do this game. Packers and Carolina. Since you're talkative. Let's go here.
Stop.
Let's go here.
Stop.
Let's go here.
Stop.
13.5. No, 12.5. Are we taking the spread? Are we even taking the Packers?
We're taking the Packers, but we're not taking the spread, because Matt LaFleur runs. No.
The dogs of the East. Oh,
look, no. First off, we in the North. That's one. Second, bro, I don't trust Matt LaFleur. Matt LaFleur wants to prove that he's the smartest person in the room. If Josh Jacobs leaves this game with less than 20 carries, I'm not happy. I'm not happy because that's not balanced football. That's what it's not. And y'all in here, every last one of y'all know what balanced football looks like. And every time the Packers play it, you dominate. I got the Packers, but I don't have the spread. I'm staying away from this game.
I'm going with the Packers. And I'm not going to be like Leaf. I'm not going to be scared of the spread. I think they're going to beat the hell out of Carolina in Green Bay. But 13.5 is too much.
Exactly.
We gotta try to cover it though. So Let's go Green Bay with the spread. I'm also going to take the Lions with the spread. Lions 9.5. 9.5. I think they are going to kick JJ McCarthy a new one.
Oh yeah, they're gonna stomp in my hole.
Yeah, they're gonna stomp a mile hole in Minnesota tonight.
What's the spread on it though?
9.5. So I'm going
Oh.
two spread
It should be
games.
nine. It
I'm
should
going
be
Packers.
99.5.
I'm
That's
going.
what it
I'm
should
going
be.
Packers 13.5. I'm going Lions 9.5. I'm throwing some shots out in the dark here, y'all. Help me out. We got one more to pick. Who y'all got? I'm gonna let the panel choose the next game. I'm gonna stay out of it. Y'all got it.
I just want to let it be known I have Denver winning the next 2 games
Yep,
on their
me
schedule.
too.
So y'all want to go Denver?
Yeah,
Y'all
I
Denver
trust
have
over
Denver
Denver?
winning the next 2 games on
Y'all
their
trust
schedule.
Denver
I
and
don't,
Houston?
no matter
With a
what.
1.5 point spread.
I don't. I
I
don't.
have Denver winning the next 2 games on their schedule. I'm not gonna say it no more. I have them doing that. That's it.
All right,
I'm
we
taking Houston in
gotta
this one.
lock in. What we doing? We going
I'm
Denver?
taking Houston in this one, bro. I'm taking Houston in this one, bro.
Shakes be on my time sometimes. That's why I'm kind of leaning a little bit.
I got
What's going
Denver.
on, Ghost? Hey, I gotta
Scary.
head
I got
over
Denver.
to the other
All right.
stream so I can
All
get
right.
it started.
All
Get
right,
him, Ray
I'ma go-
Ray.
All right, we're gonna
All
go
right,
Denver. We're gonna go Denver with the money line. So I'm gonna place $5 for 206. For 206 right now. So we got Packers 13.5. They need to cover. Lions 9.5. They need to cover. Colts just gotta win. Patriots just gotta win. Broncos just gotta win. And the Commanders got to cover. And that's it, y'all. That is it for the NFL on ABSN, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in. We are getting ready for Giants 49ers right here on the network. Your boys in the building. Big Pat, NYG, Shake 'em Ups, Mets, and Coach Ed Roof. Appreciate y'all, man. Salute to all the football fans. Enjoy the games, y'all, man. We'll be back, of course, here in a few minutes for Giants and 49ers, and right back here next week, Sunday morning. I will be here with the Sunday game. So make sure you guys tap into that. That being said, man, we up out of here, y'all. Deuces.